he has the best posts. He should be like a writer.
Blogger.
Yeah, he really should. And, like if you look at his posts, they are always end up being featured in the window cleaner connect that goes out because they're so good. Get him on the blogging thing going.
A lot of posts that aren't so good.
They're all awesome. Want to do this? What's up? What's up? This is WCR Nation. I'm Mr. Squeegee.
Not for Tony Evans, Mr. Screech.
No, this is the
MR Squeegee.
MR, Mr. Slayer Squeegee. Happy Friday, or it's Friday today. If you're watching it Saturday
Or Sunday.
What's today's date?
10th of September.
10th.
Yep.
Yep. So this is WCR Nation. We talk about window cleaning,
Everything window cleaning.
everything window cleaning resource. Talk about our window cleaning business. Talk about our personal lives. Talk about
Legal advice.
Legal advice. Yeah. So what's new window cleaning resource this week, Alex?
Oh, busy week. There's been some talk on the forum about Labor Day boost after Labor Day. I think we experienced the same thing. We were just kind of talking about that. Realized that this week, sales-wise, was better than before Labor Day. Kind of in that summer slowdown with the window cleaners, but I think we're coming out of it and we're going to get to that fall rush. People need their window cleaning supplies for the fall, and they're coming to us. It's making us busier.
It's good. Was Labor Day this past weekend? Or was Labor Day the weekend before that?
No, it was this past week.
Have you
Yeah,
worn
weird.
white since Labor Day?
It's all I wear. Except for today. It's weird. I have 2 pairs of white pants that I don't know if I'll ever wear again.
I wore a pair of white pants to this beach wedding.
Well, I was with you. That's why I bought white pants for.
Well,
You went to another one.
yeah, but I wasn't allowed to wear them. That was like the worst. I mean, it was a good beach wedding, but I had to wear my suit. It wasn't like a beach wedding.
You couldn't wear white pants?
No, everybody was wearing suits.
Who cares?
And this was just a couple months ago, maybe a month ago. And as soon as I sat down, like 3 minutes later, the bride came down, and as soon as she got down to the altar, a big seagull shit on my head. And they're getting married. I'm doing this, I'm wiping.
So if you had white pants on, it wouldn't have been so bad.
Right. So, it was an alright wedding.
Where can I wear my white pants to? Like an 80s party? Like one of those like cocaine suits? Miami Vice, like they do a lot of coke suits?
Yeah.
Where am I going to wear these?
I don't go to those type of parties, I wouldn't know.
No, like an 80s themed party.
Yeah.
I've only been to like 2 of them.
You could just wear them to work one day. You look like a pizza maker.
Well,
What are you drinking?
Sam Adams Oktoberfest. My favorite of the Sam Adams. I look forward to this whole summer.
Second week in a row with a horrible beer. Samuel Smith's Imperial Stout. We would love if you guys sent us some beer, and we'll drink it on the show. Some people talked about that last week. I'm not
Send it
picky.
warm, so it's not like we don't get it. It's warm. It should, you know what I mean? You shouldn't send beer cold and warm.
I'll take PBR, Natty Ice, a Schlitz, anything. Send it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be good. Just send us a Bud can. Whatever.
I'm not a beer snob, but I don't like shitty beer.
He's a beer snob. Yeah. So I guess we should talk about some window cleaning stuff. Window cleaning business, our window cleaning business got much busier the week before Labor Day. Like last Monday, so 1 full week before Labor Day, we had insane bookings. The sales room blew up. On that Monday, we had probably $20,000 in bookings, which is like unheard of this time of year. That's like May bookings, The Tuesday after that was slightly comparable. So I don't know what went on. We mailed to a new area that week that maybe had something to do with it, but it was just unheard of for this time of year. This week actually, it's kind of busy for us. It wasn't so busy. Why do you think it's busier
summer's over. They're gearing up to maybe just get their house back in shape after maybe a summer of doing nothing. They know the kids aren't going to be home screwing up the windows, bouncing off the walls. It's a number of things.
They're probably maybe having a barbecue on Labor Day, like sitting around outside looking at their junky windows.
And maybe just some fall cleaning. You know, people start taking care of their yards again in the fall big time. That could just be it.
Yeah. Be good for next year to like remember this boost and do like a big mailing and have it target the Friday before Labor Day or something so they get it, think about it, and then go from there.
Yeah, it's hard though because you could be understaffed because you have to
Coming out
cut
of August.
back in August, and then you could be just pissing people off, not getting them in time, spending all that marketing money and not having the manpower to do it.
What do you think is an appropriate time frame for somebody to wait for an appointment? Like if you called to get your carpets cleaned, what would you want them cleaned the next day? What would you want?
I'm really impatient. I would say 2 days.
2 days.
2 to 3. 3. Anything else, I would just be annoyed with anything.
Yeah, I think I'd be the same way. So, a lot of window cleaners work on like a week or 2 week lead time. I know we do, but certain busy times of the year.
Yeah, you have to.
What would you do? Like, would you just call another company then if they told you to wait 2 weeks?
If I had done business with a company in the past and I knew that I was happy with them in the past, then I don't mind waiting. But if it's like a company I've never used before, and then they're telling me it's going to be 2 weeks, a week and a half, even, I'd probably say, I'll call around a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just me. I live in the, I need it now.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Now.
I'm super impatient. I think I've said this before, probably even on the show, but I think we probably keep our competitors in business because we do a ton of mailings. They call us, and if we say, "Hey, it's going to be this price," they think our price is a little too high, or they can't wait a week for an appointment. Those people just got triggered in their minds the idea to have their windows clean.
And we were
So
too much or too long.
they just hop in the phone book after getting our mailer,
Yeah. They could be doing less advertising because of us.
or none.
Yeah.
Literally.
Most likely none. Besides a phone book or
Yeah.
those cut up flyers in the pizza place, post office, whatever.
What do you think, Mr. Squeegee? Yeah, you're right. So, what's today's date?
The 10th.
Tomorrow's 9/11.
Yeah.
There's a video on the site that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a sad video. It's good though, done nicely.
The guy was from...
Yugoslavia, I gather, or Albania.
Yeah.
So that's
Window cleaner, World Trade Center.
immigrant. 69 years old. Pretty freaking good for 69 years old.
Hardworking guy. It seemed like even like window cleaning was his hobby.
Yeah, it seemed to love it.
You can check it out. It's on our YouTube page, youtube.com/AlexWCR.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have a good video going around this past couple of days.
Yeah, it's a real good video. Kind of sad. There was that other... Yeah. There was that other window cleaner from the World Trade Center, and his squeegee was in the museum or something. The Smithsonian maybe, because he used it to rescue people. Like he was in the elevator, and he cut through the wall. His name was Dimitri or something, I think. But he ended up rescuing some people. He ended up dying himself, I think. I don't totally remember. Maybe they found his squeegee, but it was like a pretty famous thing after 9/11. Yeah, it was weird on that day. We're only 45 minutes now from New York City here where it happened. It happened in DC too, but I was cleaning windows that day, and I remember so well. I was on the top of the 32-foot ladder in the back of some lady's house, and my helper was doing the insides or whatever. I had just been in business maybe half a year or something like that, and he comes around the house, and he jerked around a lot. He's like, "We're under attack, terrorist attack." I'm like, "Get out of here, just get back to work, man." He's like, "No, really, come inside." So I went inside, and the lady was watching on her big screen TV in her house, and
Did you have family members that work in there?
yeah, her family, some of your family member was working there. What a lot of people in this area did.
Oh, yeah, a lot of
So,
people here commute.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in those buildings, and she was hysterical, crying. So we actually just hung out with her for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and just watched the news. Didn't even finish the windows, and we said, "Yeah, we'll come back." I don't think we ever the skyline. You can see all the smoke and stuff because we're so close to it. But
Yeah.
crazy day.
Very, It doesn't seem like 9 years ago. Seems like, I don't know, a lot sooner than 9 years ago.
Seems like a couple years ago.
Yeah. 9, man. Sounds like a long freaking time.
Like if you're interested in hearing a really good take on it, Howard Stern that day stayed on the air. You can search for it; it's online. His recording from that day, when he actually just stayed in his studios and just kept reporting on the attacks, and when a lot of people were evacuating out of the city, so it's pretty cool. And it's a really interesting listen.
He had actually just had Stunning John just interviewing people. Remember that?
Did he? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think it was for him. I think it was for one of the local radio stations. Just trying to talk to people. It was wild.
Yeah. Even if you're not a Stern fan, it's a pretty good listen.
I don't know if I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, it's good. Check it out.
But yeah, tomorrow's 9/11, so it's interesting. It's a weird day, for sure.
Yeah. So, what's new with window cleaning other than that? What's new on the site?
I don't know. The magazine went to print today. Or it's going to print next.
It's at print.
It's at print. It's just out.
It'll be out really, really soon. You want to see it?
I do.
I don't really get excited about too many things, but this I'm pretty excited about. It's so good. It's just so good. I'm just so happy with it.
But remember, it's a magazine and catalog
In one.
combined.
Yeah.
Oh, sneak peek at the cover.
Oh, that's boop 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 boop. What? It's good. You're gonna love it. You're all gonna love it. It's amazing. So, post this week on the forum. There was a hot topic, that Gardner poll thread, the one that broke. What do you think about that? Well, they say with that super light, while you're thinking your thought, that you shouldn't really use it with less than 4 sections.
Yeah, it's a high working pole. It's not, you're not supposed to have 2 or 3 seconds together. Just 2 more. According to, I guess even Micah said that he uses it like that all the time.
If you play with this pole, it's pretty amazing. You're gonna actually probably, if you ever get one, want to use it at those low heights because it's just so light, you know.
Yeah, I said before, the brush and hose and the water in it way more than the pole at full height. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
So
it's a piece of equipment you got to be careful with. That's all it is to it. It's something that I wouldn't put in the hands of more than 2 people for accountability reasons. I wouldn't have floating between 6 or 7 or 3 employees. I don't know if I'd even want anyone to handle it besides me, especially assembling it, disassembling it, and carefully placing it in the back of your van or truck.
we're not saying this pole isn't for employees to ever use, but if you're an owner operator, it's
fragile.
a pretty good pole.
It's a great the weight. You just can't compare with how light it is, and how rigid it is for the weight.
Yeah. Our man Carl at robinsonsolutions.blogspot.com. Robinson-solutions.blogspot.com. I think I got it right. We rarely get it right. Yeah. My second favorite website on the window resource. Our man Carl posted some instructions on how you can repair it. He said
Some
put
spray
styrofoam in it, or it's in that thread somewhere right around there. So if you're an owner, maybe check that out. If you ever break one, it is an option. Because the replacement sections are making it pricey, $275. Yeah.
We are running Gardner sale. How long is
The end of October.
Yeah. Good prices.
Every single one of the Gardner poles is on sale. The CLXs, the SLXs, and the super light.
Yep. It's exciting. So if you're in the market for a good lightweight pole, check them out.
Yeah. IPC carts are on sale at the end of September too. Just at one
TikTok,
actual hydro cart.
almost the end of hydro cart.
Unheard of. Lowest prices ever. $19.99.
Great cart.
With free shipping. It's like we're just giving it away for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's going to produce lots and lots and lots of water for you. It's going to get that second, third story, no pump, no nothing. So
Yeah.
it's you're going to be kicking yourself in the ass when the sale's gone and
You're
procrastinate
hydrocarbonless.
too much. Yes.
Yeah.
Hydrocardless, and all your buddies are hydrocarding around the neighborhood. You won't have yours.
You gotta figure we're selling probably about 27 hydrocards a day.
A day, yeah.
Yeah. So if you call us October 1st, say I want my hydrocard, you're out of luck. You beat no hydrocard for you, full price. Yeah, back to the forum. There's a thread this week that's pretty interesting. You check out the people talking about the new Google instant search results that were released. I think it's got a name other than instant. But if you have a website, if you do any type of SEO work, you should check out the thread. It's pretty good. Google's new search stuff. Basically, as you start typing, it starts populating and changing the results underneath you. Did you happen to catch that during Google search at all?
I noticed a little something different about it.
It's weird. Like if you type in like a town name or something like that, it starts pulling up like videos and maps. And with every letter you hit, the results change and it like gets refined.
Okay.
It's kind of like a combination of that Google Suggest stuff that's out. It's pretty interesting though from an SEO perspective. It just comes down to what Mr. Matt Cutts says all the time: put out better content, and you'll get better results. Anything else in the forum pique your interest this week? I got this one thread.
I'm so damn busy.
So you're saying
Done more than just a little policing.
policing? Have you had to police anybody lately?
No, not more than
So do you look for anything that's not in our 7 rules?
basically.
What do you look for?
Name calling,
Name calling?
tattletales. Snitches get stitches. Shameless plugs, weird shit like that.
How many threads do you delete a week? Would you say?
Then maybe 2 weeks that go by with nothing, and then like I just go on a tear and start deleting everything. If I wake up in a bad mood or what, like, I just delete words. I put asterisks in.
Come on, Gary, you're not like that. You don't just go in there and delete threads, do you?
Entire threads? I only deleted entire threads like once.
Yeah.
We don't see him anymore.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe like once a month I delete something or edit something.
Yeah.
Mr. Squeegee's on it. We got Fathom on it.
Yeah, there's stuff I'm like see it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that once in a while I'll get like a reported thread. Well, it hasn't happened in a couple months, but
A reported thread. Yeah, but maybe it just doesn't work or something anymore. Yeah, we got the 7 basic rules, and they're fairly easy to abide by. Maybe some new rules coming down the pipeline.
biggest one is just what rule is it? Number 4, be nice to
Just be nice to each other. Sometimes you get like a new guy come on, and he's just a dick, you know? Just like, sorry new guy if you're listening, but just be nice. That's the ultimate rule, you know? Just treat people.
We made it this far.
Yeah, treat people like you'd like to be treated.
Do unto others.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah, you know where the most horrible comments are ever? YouTube. You ever like look at some YouTube comments?
Yeah,
They're
they're
so
racist
out of control.
and hate fueled and just ridiculous. I don't really. I think all the comments for our YouTube page are just have to be approved, but we don't put any of them up anyway because they're just usually like noob, do this. Oh, this is great.
Most of our videos get really good comments for the most part, but there's this one video we have, quick poll work.
Oh god.
This thing has gotten like probably almost 400 attempted comments, and it's always like, you suck, you're leaving lines, you call this quick, like horrible. This was probably like the 3rd video we ever did, and I think we just popped in on one of the commercial window cleaners one day.
It said do this quickly.
Yeah, just said, we said, let me film you doing that, and I guess he was nervous and not working that fast. We didn't really like give it much thought, and we just named it, like quick poll work or whatever, and he wasn't really working super fast or anything, and horrible comments.
And there's one person on there who's just so nasty. Where I've actually
Chili Ray?
Yeah, I banned him.
You banned him from our YouTube page?
Yeah, 'cause he's just so annoying. I was like,
just like an old guy, or?
I don't know. He had like some like weird videos on his page, like fixing guitar strings really hard in, but it wasn't even him. Like most of these internet shit talkers don't even have like anything they do. They're just hypercritical. They don't put anything out.
I would never think of like cruising YouTube and leaving comments.
I've never left a YouTube comment ever,
Yeah.
ever.
Really
I don't
watch
care.
it.
I don't care that much. Leaving a comment on someone's YouTube video isn't going to change my day.
If I see something I don't like, I just move on to the next thing. You wouldn't think to stop and leave
I don't
something
complain. I don't know.
Yeah, but 99% of what comes across is good.
Yeah.
Got this guy here. How do you spell this guy's name?
I talked to him on the phone the other day.
He's a guy from Hawaii. He's a customer.
Yeah.
Bubba Kakowski? Is that his last name?
Is
that a turtle or an alligator?
He is part of his name. Yeah.
Okay. So he
Or
ordered.
that's a turtle.
He ordered the Excalibur squeegee handle, or squeegee handle today for his Excalibur, and he really likes the Ettore Contour Pro.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Mr. Squeegee's legs.
What do you think the feedback typically is on that thing?
People dig it. I think it's pretty 50-50 though. Some people got the early ones that came out and they were prototypes.
And they broke.
And they just like, you'd be using it and it would just go, just blow up in your hand. And
Yeah, but Ettore fixed that up.
No, we haven't had a callback in 3 years on these ones breaking. Because that's when they redid it about 4 years ago. People still remember them and just exploding in your hands and they're already fixed them.
I just learned how to do that today. Yeah, actually, I remember I got one. I think I bought it like when they first came out. It kind of broke pretty soon.
Well, we
This was
got a
4
couple
years ago.
freebies somewhere.
Yeah, this was before we sold, before we
Oh,
had
yeah.
window cleaning research, when we set our window cleaning business.
It was like 5 or 6 years
We
ago.
just called, and they're like, oh yeah, no problem. They just sent us out a new one that was fixed. It was great. Great customer service, Ettore. Thank you. You gonna take Mr. Squeegee with you anywhere this weekend?
Not doing anything this weekend. Going on a barbecue, that's about it.
Where?
At Kevin's house.
Oh, well, that's in barbecue.
See you there.
See you there. I have to go to a wake tomorrow morning.
Really?
Kate's mom's cousin, 40 years old, just passed out in the kitchen and died. Unknown causes. Happened like a week ago. Some sort of like autopsies and stuff. Didn't like find anything. She was like involved in some sort of horrible car accident years ago. And she had some like problems since then. I never met her, but I gotta go tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna put on my funeral/wedding suit and go.
I need a new suit. I own one suit.
I may buy myself one for my birthday.
Yeah, I need a suit.
What kind do you get? You need a gray one?
I like watching Sopranos though, just watching how many ridiculous suits they all own. Like,
Just like $5,000 suits.
yeah. I'm cruising for like a $250 suit.
Problem with a $250 suit is it looks like a $250 suit.
Well, when people are too busy, like crying and sobbing over, like a wake when they're not thinking about a $250 suit. I'm not out in the town in a $250 suit.
Don't get me wrong, my suit was $125. Yeah. You never like.
Wedding funeral, it's the only time I wear a suit personally. It's not.
Oh, to work every day. Making executive decisions and stuff. Power moves. People come in here for meetings and they're shocked that I'm walking around barefoot. And
Jeans on.
t-shirt. Yeah, some guys came in here yesterday to meet because we have our routes up for sale, and you can tell one of the guys is a WCR fan. He was just like smiling at me the whole time. Very nice guys, and I think they were surprised at walking around barefoot.
I spent most of the summer working in the same 2 pairs of gym shorts with 2 different sandals on, 5 or 6 days not shaving at a time, and a wife beater on. That's about it.
Alex sweated a lot.
Flip-flopping into work in my undershirt and gym shorts.
This show really has no direction. It's
Entertaining.
It's barely about window cleaning anymore. Yeah.
People need a break from window cleaning. People cleaning windows for 16 hours a day, 6 or 7 days a week need a break. I'm not saying we're the break, but
Oh, yeah, we are. And it's the best we can do. I noticed the last week's show is light. The bulb was a little too bright, bringing out a lot of my flaws. If we pop one of those bulbs out if we ever do this again.
well, there's a fluorescent. You can pop a bulb out, they'll both go out.
Is that how that works?
It's like a circle.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just gonna live with it.
So when we used to do this show, when we first started, like first, it was like, for a couple episodes, we were pretty professional. And then we just started to get rip-roaring drunk.
It wasn't like the first couple, it was like the first two were on track.
Yeah.
And then like three, and I think it was four, where they all just went, I don't know if you want to call it downhill, uphill, south.
Yeah.
But man.
And we had no plan, just have a bunch of shots and drinks and get in front of the camera and talk.
For an hour and a half.
And now, it's pretty boring because we're working so much, we actually aren't even drunk and
Yeah, what time is
we
it?
take notes.
It's 3:15.
Is our 20 minutes up? Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. So I'll see you on Saturday for the barbecue.
Yeah, a couple hours, so I'll see you in 20 hours or so.
I am going to Jose Tejas tonight.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. You going?
Yeah.
No way!
I haven't left the house, and I swear to God, I haven't, like...
You're going to Jose Tejas?
Yeah.
It's an hour away. That's crazy. Really?
I swear to God, Ashley's like, we don't do anything anymore. I'm like, yeah. Oh, hint. Okay. And she's like, I want Mexican food. I'm like, all right, we'll go to this place down on 46. Jose Tejas. She's
Jose
like,
Tejas.
you're really going there?
Yeah, that's weird.
It's fucked up. Talk to Ashley.
No. I swear to God, we were planning it for a week. It's date night.
That's fun. That's really fun. That's really bizarre.
Yeah.
It would have been even a little more strange if I just saw it. That's really weird.
So you want to time it out so we're not there together or what?
Preferably. What time to go?
I don't know. Maybe like 6. I'm gonna go home, edit Nation, upload it, go, and maybe like 6:30.
Very peculiar. I haven't done anything like.
Can I segue this into maybe give me a ride there?
No.
I can continue? No. All right. All right, folks. Well, I guess that's about it. That's weird.
Good night.
See you next time. I picture Mr. Squeegee having like a Mickey Mouse voice.
Like Cowley?
Like, hey, yeah, more like kind of, hey, everybody.